So we're about to go into Carmelo Anthony and LALA Anthony's divorce. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles Productions. We could have seen this shit coming. Don't you fuck with my energy. Don't you fuck with my energy. Cause sis, we are tired of this, and yeah, let's just go into this because, girl, I don't really have much to say anymore. Hey guys, so we're actually about to look into Lala Anthony's divorce, guys. And I mean, what what water's wet? I mean, is that what we need to say? Water's wet? I mean, birds chirp, humans breathe in oxygen. I mean, it's like it's obvious shit. I don't think it's dark at night. I mean, what? Obviously, I call this the obvious no shit. Ray Charles could have seen this coming. I didn't even want to do it, but it's funny because I was trying to think about who to do a certain working with, and guess whose picture? I don't know where this picture fell, but it kind of fell by my bed. So I'm burning a lamp tonight to create some destruction. So guess who wants to work? Guess who wants to work? He does. He wants to work. So we're gonna let you work, okay? Because this working is gonna be good. All right. So for those who don't know who this is, it's Tijan, okay? Tijan Bethwall. All right. So why don't we look into the obvious? You know, I don't know. Lala is somebody who's like everybody's friend. Like, I mean, it made news, but it was like, you were like, yawn, like, okay, girl. Like Kanye West and Kim Kardashian filed for divorce. Oh, okay, and farts don't stink. It's like, it was just obvious stuff. So what was the final straw for Lala? Like, Lala, who's everybody's friend. What was the final straw? What was the final straw? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. It was just exhausting. It was just exhausting. It was just to the point where it was just too much work. Tiring. Just, we have done a full colonoscopy and we have found the devil's booty hole. She felt actually trapped or like caged in. It's giving me a caged in, and his money not being the same, or money drying up, or money being funny too. So I don't know what's going on in his career, but she's like, I feel trapped. I feel, what's the word? Enslaved. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery, because nobody can free our minds but yourself. So free yourself and the rest will follow. And she was just kind of like, it's just been a tough journey. And also, she didn't like being home. It's something about her being home with him that started to make her feel uncomfortable, or not at home. And just the lying and basically, water's wet. This is a water is wet reading. She got tired of the bullshit. Like the sneak, and they keep talking about the home. The home. I don't know if he was sneaking people into their home. It's something I'm gonna have to check. Spirit, why do you keep referencing back to their home? Why is there a reference back to the actual physical home? Not as in family, but why are you referencing home, home, home? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. He wasn't home. He left the house. He left. He not only left, he left not in the like nicest way. He wasn't interested in being home or being there, or like, he's a man. I don't know if he still plays, but he still showed himself as a man who travels, as a man who he wants to be up in a way. He's not trying to be in one. Yeah, he's been like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm a plain bitch. I go everywhere type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that type of thing. It just got really bad. It just got really, really bad. She didn't even want to even associate herself with some of his friends and family. I don't think Carmelo, there's something going on with his money too. A lot of this is financial constraints, or feeling financial constraints around the marriage. Like, we've all, like, him not telling her about all his finances, where his money is going, what he's doing with it, money being short here, money being short there. Like, the calculator ain't calculating like it used to. So I wouldn't be surprised if we found out that they had financial issues. So, or money's not being spent correctly. And so Lala's funny. It's like every time she has really bad problems in her marriage, I always see Lala's about her money, period. But not only that, that's her final straw. Like, the money stuff, we think it's just hoes. It's the financial situation. So it's funny how Spirit will bring things up. It's them fighting over money, or fighting over plans on how to actually spend money. So they're fighting now. They're fighting. Yes, they are. They can't come. They're also having issues with coming to an agreement about how to. There may be a custody battle over their son on how they want to split time up. Because this may sound crazy. I think LALA may leave California and move to like New York or Florida, or go from West Coast to East Coast after her divorce. She's just tired of the bullshit. It's like, how does Carmelo feel about the divorce? What are his feelings towards the divorce? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. We thought it was about hoes. Hoes is the surface. This is about money and resources. First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the respect. Get it, 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 get it. Okay. He's been fighting a lot with his wife. A house is no longer a house. A home is no longer a home. He feels like he's always having to defend himself. And that they're fighting a lot about money. Money. I don't think his money is what it used to be. I think he made some bad investments, or something wasn't done right, and that's starting a lot of problems. She's feeling trapped again, trapped, not happy, wanting a break. But he knew it was coming. He still loves her, of course, but his dick loves his dig-a-ling-a-ling, school bell ring. His dig-a-ling loves everybody, but he still loves her. Yeah, y'all. And he knows his wife isn't happy either. Like, he's aware of her unhappiness and how she feels trapped, and how she just wants to, like, move on. Yeah. Like, I really think LALA, once this is over, is going to thrive. I think she's going to go into her own thing. it's like being in this relationship kept her on pause in some strange way. Even though she does stuff, I think she's gonna go harder. They're fighting about that sun. Why don't we go more into the sun? Because there's some fighting that is going on here. Don't be shocked if they have a custody battle. Even if it's not publicized, I still think they had a custody battle. Because I think LALA's trying to move to the other side of the country at like this point. I think she has some opportunities in like New York or something like that. But there is fighting going over their son, and I just feel an energy like LALA really sees her son as a blessing, like as a miracle, as like she just wants her son to be happy and them to be happy, you know, elsewhere. Something about California is dead to her. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, because it's filled with a whole bunch of fake ass bitches. She's probably tired of the Kardashian shit. But I think Kim has actually been very supportive. Hold on, let me see. What is going on? What is the custody battle going? No, what is the custody issues going to be like between her and her son? No, her and her husband. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. There's a lack of cooperation on his end when it comes to certain arrangements, financial arrangements, almost like dragging it out to keep LALA in the picture. I think when she first moves, he's not going to be there as much. There's going to be a lack of activity on his part, and then he'll come around. They're actually going to try to work through it, and then it's gonna get funny. It starts off really, really good. It shows them cooperating, talking, money being established, and then LALA sets a boundary or sets a rule between them that causes things to get very, very weird. And here's where we start having a battle with the actual child, which is gonna be fought for a year or two. Y'all, it's just, I don't know. I mean, when you marry athletes, entertainers, comedians, men who you met at gas stations, Walmart, City Trans, Rainbows, where else? Leaving the bathroom, who you met on Tinder, Tide, what the hell is, I don't know. It's just like, you know, she knew what she was getting into, I guess. I don't know. But there's a lot of money cards, okay? So LALA's about her money, period, point, poo. Okay, so why don't we see, period. Why don't we see, how is the divorce process going to be like? How is the divorce in 3 cards? How is the divorce process? It starts off good, but then it just gets nasty. How is it going to start off? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. I remember people said, like, I didn't see Jennifer Lopez staying with that Caucasian, like baseball, the Latino Caucasian baseball player. No spice, all mayonnaise type of dude. And I remember people were like, oh, you were wrong. They're engaged. They're staying in the same house. I was like, spirit don't lie. They're not going to stay together. It may not happen immediately, but spirit don't lie. They're not compatible. So hold on, let me see. LALA needs to just go and do her own thing, because the money situation is funny. Yeah, she's gonna have to really work or put in work. I don't feel like Lala's poor. I'm not getting poor, but more money is being put out than money is being put in. So she's going to have to most definitely work on her career. It was time for her to move on. It's been time for her to stick a knife in it. You know, they're like, you already know. He does still love her. He does. And I think that's what is going to cause it to stretch out. Like I said, he loved her, but his dick loved everybody. So, yeah, she has to move on because she has some psychological issues from all this shit that she's going to have to work on. Yeah, her spirits, she's getting a lot of cards of moving on. Death, the Fool, the World. Move the fuck on and don't look the fuck back. Period. So, y'all, yeah. How is Lala's love life going to be after her divorce? How is her love life going to be after her divorce? I don't want to use this deck. How is her love life? LALA is that person who's friends with everybody. So it's kind of like, girl, yeah. It's very unproblematic, almost too safe. Like, I'm going to be everybody's friend so nobody ever talks about me. It's just a little bit too friendly. Don't ever trust a hoe who's too friendly. There's a difference between being nice and being too friendly. Friendly, keep one eye open, hoe. Let me see. Let me see. Who is Lala Anthony's next lover or next long-term? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. She does want new love. Most definitely. She wants, like, new love. And she's going to go and get it. She's going to go and get it. And she's going to be hard to get. She's not going to be... Now, she's going to be someone who... There's still some healing because she's going to be hard to get because she's healing. And she's going to keep developing her spirituality and, like, listening to her intuition. It's like, it's the energy of like, never again, hell nah. Yeah, she most definitely wants somebody new in her life and she will have it. Yeah, but she's gonna have a lot of trust issues, Yeah, there is a man coming, but it's gonna, okay, sometimes we just don't learn, I guess. Look at the cards. There's a darkness in her cards that is starting to bother me now. As I keep flipping the cards, I'm like, hold on, let me finish. Let me put my 2 cents in it. Girl, you may have to go from a counselor to a psychologist to a psychiatrist at this point. There's a lot of... And she's going to end up liking a man who has a lot of women too. It's like she's attracted, she has a type. And even though she's going to try to tap into her spirituality and listen to her intuition, that gold digger in her is going to bring her back to a man who's very similar to Carmelo. So you did all this inner dark shadow work or whatever, but then you still have really bad trust issues. You still are broken, and then you meet a man who is not really still marrying for money. Still, there's a difference between wanting to marry well, which all women should, or a man who's a provider, where money is like your god or your goddess. LALA is greedy. She is. She is. She's generous, though. Like, she's very giving at the same time. But, I don't know. She's going to end up moving on from that. girl, I don't know. You need to work on that. Either accept the fact, because it's gonna put her in a dark place, with all her men. What do her ancestors have to say about her finding true love? What does she need to do to find the love of her life? You are my friend. What does she need to do to find real love? She needs to figure out, like, she need to make her own damn coin. She need to be that boss bitch that she claims that she is. Work on yourself. Work on your own money. Like, work on your own money. Chill out. Take some time to yourself. Take some time to yourself. Follow your joy so that it can bring you money. Let me see. Yes, she needs to heavily focus on her circles, making money in people who are in her circles, because there's money all around her. I mean, she's friends with everybody. See Sierra, the Kardashians, that there's money all around you. Find your financial independence. Stop being a gold digger. It's not, and LALA has her own money, but she wants a man who has way more. And it's like, why? Her ancestors are really telling her why. It's like, why don't you get your own coin? They're also warning her about her circles too, about the company that she keeps. 3 and 4, people who are closest to you are sometimes the ones who are still holding you back. So she has some people in her circle who actually don't want to see her thrive. Like, and it's like the majority do, but somebody who's really close to her, who has curly, brownish, or black hair, who is doing very well in their own career, doesn't want to see her surpass her. So she is going to lose a friend or two that are very close to her, almost like she's known them since her son was born or really young. That they actually want her to move so she can get her mind right and focus on her business. Yeah, that's that gold digger syndrome. She has her own money, but she trying to spend your money. I got my own, but you got 10 times more than I do. It's like being worth 5 million, but you want a man who's worth 500 million. You know what I'm saying? So when her spirits are like, why, when you can make that money yourself? They want her to be independent. Emancipate yourself from financial slavery. All right, y'all. And again, conjure on. Bye.